What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode I just wanted to talk about all the new players that have been joining ARK recently. I thought I'd do a quick video just giving you some top 10 tips just to help all you new players on your adventures. Also, this is just a basic guide to help out the new players. If you do have any other helpful tips, please write in the comments below. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Right, number one guys, stop building on the beaches. People spawn in here, it's going to be the first thing they see is your little stone building, and yeah, you're going to get griefed, it's going to get raided, and yeah, just don't do it. Right guys, number two, if you're playing official, small tribes or a low boosted server, I would suggest running around and doing a note run. Now there's lots of videos on YouTube that will show you the paths, where the notes are, and yeah, this will help you level up fast. Number three, early game, you're going to need a flyer. It's the best thing to get around the map and help you get resources, and yeah, it's a very important early tame. I would suggest getting a PT, Pterodon. It's probably the easiest tame to get early game, and it's going to help you a bunch. Number four, right, a lot of people make the mistake of just building on the ground. If you do this, people are just going to throw soakers out, they're going to fob right outside the front of your base, and you're going to get raided. The two things I would suggest is building up high off the ground so people can't throw soakers out. Next thing would be is taking a cave, but you want to take a cave with a small entrance. That's the main thing, because if they can fit a golem in there or a racer or even a stego, it's going to be a problem. Number five, once you've found a suitable location, your next priority should be making heavy turrets. Okay, if you've got a big tribe, it's not so bad. You can split up, people getting tames and people grinding, but you should be focusing on getting those heavy turrets up as soon as possible. Some people do it either way, they go for the metal base first, some people go for the turrets first. It doesn't really matter which way, as long as when you get off, you've got those turrets up. Also, another tip, when you do the generator, remember to box it in. Don't have any of your cables or outlets exposed, because people will use fire arrows to drop it. Tip number six. Right, it's going to be farming blueprints. You want to go to a lot of caves for the loot crates, the deep sea water crates. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube, and yeah, this is going to help you a lot. Number seven. Next on your list, you're going to need to get tech turrets up. This should be another high priority on your list after you've got your heavy turrets up. Now you're going to need to run the boss for this, which there's loads of tutorials on YouTube if you don't know how to run it. Also, make sure you're putting your turrets on hatch frames. I do not want to see people placing turrets on ceilings, because your base is just going to get rocket runned, and yeah, it's no good. Tip number 8. Right, I want to see more guys using whips. When you get picked by a flyer, you want to make sure you got a whip or a grapple on you. Now you can whip most tames and they will drop you. You can whip PTs, wyverns, griffins if you get the right spot. Also, a crossbow with a grapple. If you do get picked by a griffin, you can just grapple to its belly and it will glitch you off. Another thing you can also do is grapple to the floor when you get picked. This is going to save you. Also, another thing that is helpful is carrying around a flamethrower, as these do a lot of damage to characters. Another thing you want to practice with as well is bowlers. You always want to have these on you at all times, just in case you get into some PvP. Tip number 9. Right, you want to try and stay low key on the server. Try not to talk in chat, because otherwise people are going to get your username or your PSN, and they're going to try and find you and offline you. Another thing is, make sure your tribe is not trash talking in global chat, because you're going to make loads of enemies and you don't want people coming to your base. Also guys, I thought I'd mention at this point you should also have all your tames. You should be going out and getting your fairy lines, your giggers, your Ankies to farm your metal and flint, your Dodic to farm stone, So yeah, you're also going to need some tames to defend your base just in case anyone does pull up. But yeah, you should have all these tames already. Right, number 10. My final piece of advice would be, do not trust everyone on ARK, especially people you don't know. A lot of people are looking to join your tribe just to take all your stuff and destroy your base. Also, a lot of people argue and fall out, and before you know it, someone's insided and taken all your stuff. Same thing again. So only play with people that you really trust. Also, another thing, your base is going to get wiped. Now this is just inevitable, it's gonna happen, but just remember, each time you get wiped, you're gonna learn and you're gonna take something from it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please think about subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.